Hi, this is Charlie Frank, and welcome to my Cycle 7 presentation for student monitoring. As in the previous cycle, my GitHub will contain a CGI bin of the Python scripts, a folder for the daemon, a folder for the database, SQLite database, and I have additional folder for an example of an email generated from the tool, along with the file, along with the attachment. I also stay true to my word, and I have constructed a suggestions Excel spreadsheet based upon the cycles. The features added, well, I have a home page now. The last logon report will be emailed, and the last logon report will be scheduled. I did go through a major rewrite for this tool, but I did not add any additional features for the student current activity monitoring. My thought there was that I have enough to do and stuff to finish on the last logon side of the tool, that I want to finish those suggestions first, and then maybe on the last cycle, maybe I can retrofit those changes to the current student activity, or maybe add additional features to the current student activity. The additional Python module that will be needed will be Python cron tab for scheduling the reports. I did write a Python flow because I started having lots of Python modules, and I to keep track of everything. As you can see, it's kind of interesting because for level 2, for searching for the last logon for the student, it will produce a report to the browser as well as to a file. And if that report wants to be emailed, then it will email the file. You can also schedule the last logon report, which will then schedule the job in cron, and then the job, when it's executed, will then call the last logon report and access the file and email the file. Okay, here's the home page with the last logon button, the activity monitoring, something called job scheduling, and email addresses. Email addresses is not implemented. Not sure why I even have that on there right now. My thought was maybe I will maintain a list of email addresses when the report gets emailed that can get emailed to various persons. We'll see. So when the last logon search is chosen, you actually have two options to either search for the report and display it in the browser, or schedule the report. So let's just choose search. The report is shown in the browser, and at the top is an email button, so the report can be emailed. So let's choose email. Okay, let me get this nice little message. Check your email. So I'll go do that. Okay, in my email, I am emailed to the last logon report with an attachment for the last logon to HTML file, which is corresponding to the report that was shown in the browser. Let me open that file. As you can see on my desktop, there's the report without the email button. And you can do anything you want with it to save it. I guess you could print it from your desktop if you wanted to, whatever. Okay, back to the search screen. This time, let's schedule the report, not send it to a browser. So once schedule is chosen, the student range and the reporting level values are frozen, and then you're giving a scheduling some scheduling parameters for the hours and minutes, that the time that you want the report to run on, and then you have two options: either daily or weekly. And then for weekly, you can choose any day of the week. So in this case, let's just choose daily default values and let's execute. Okay, last logon report scheduled. Let's go look at it in cron. Okay, the cron will then show the report scheduled, and also there's a nice little comment I put in the end so that we could so that you would know what report is. So it's a last logon report, daily report. Okay, going back to the home page, if I figured if you could, if you can add a report, a schedule report, I think you should be able to delete it. So therefore, I added a job scheduling button. And this is a very simple interface that will list the scheduled reports in the drop-down list box, and you can choose the report, the scheduled report that you like to delete, and you can delete it. Okay, just some Python. My SendMail routine, a lot of code was borrowed from the Python documentation. The Python documentation has an excellent example of sending email. And what's really cool is this guest type uh, routine that it provides. Mimi types that guest type to see what type of Mimi file it is, and then based upon what type it is, then it will read that, read the Mimi and attach it to the email, and the email be sent. Okay. Now, the last routine that I like to show, last Python routine, is the schedule report, and you provide a cron user. Then you open the cron tab for that user, and then you can give it the report command, and then you can schedule it based upon hours, minutes, and even the day of the week. And I like to indicate right here and show my cron user is hard-coded to Frank C. For the next cycle, I'd like to come up with some type of maybe the INI file where this wouldn't be hard-coded. Okay, take care.